from the group 3, we have Siti Rabiatul binti Mama Arif, Sheila Ana Adenan, Natia anak perempuan Silwan, Vanisha Takunbalan, Ishwaras Nagarajan.
My name is Vanessa Togumbalang. I will present the introduction of innovative communication in 21 First Century education. Malaysia 21 First Century education is focused on critical thinking, technology, PAK 21, and holistic development, Madani generation via the education blueprint, but it faces challenges such as recent sharp PISA score drops, learning loss post-pandemic, indicating a gap between policy goals and classroom reality, and despite efforts to boost inclusivity and digital literacy. Malaysia is also actively working to transform its education system, focusing on equity, foundational learning, and digital readiness within in the era of digitalization. The importance of effective teacher-parent communication in 21 First Century learning. Firstly is build a stronger relationship between teacher and parent. Teacher and parent will stay connected to support child development at home and school. This makes the relationship between teachers and parents grows bigger in involvement child learning processes. Secondly, it increases trust between school and families. Parents will more trusting to depend with the school handling their children in learning process. Thirdly, parental involvement support the child to improve in learning development. With the parent involvement, it enhances students to more improving in their learning process. This is my reflection. As an educator in future, I learned in this group teamwork about how important the communication between teachers and parents to help child improve their learning development. Besides, through communication, it enhances more relationship between teachers and parents as well. There are many ways to communicate to each other using multiple tools such as emails, text, or any application in nowadays according to the era of technological modernity. With good communication, it also makes it easier for a teacher to educate students without missing out on using a current technology. Although there is many different type of parents, but through communication, at the end, it will have a good solution to deal with it in order to support child in learning process.
Hi, good evening and a very good day to everyone. I am Nadia and I will be presenting challenge 1 which focuses on the technological gap in teacher-parent communication within 21st century education. Today communication in schools is becoming more digital. Teachers often send updates through WhatsApp, Google Classroom, parent apps and online platforms. While these tools are very useful, not every family has equal access to them. This is where the technological gap becomes a major issue. In Malaysia, especially in rural and low income communities, many parents still struggle with unstable internet or limited devices. For example, in areas of Sabah, Sarawak, and Orang Asli, settlements network coverage is still weak. Some families depend on one shared mobile phone, which means they might miss important announcements from teachers. Studies also show that about 23% of rural households still face unstable internet access, which affects how fast they can receive or respond to school messages. Because of this, communication becomes unequal. Parents in urban areas can easily use apps, join visual meetings, and stay updated, while parents in rural areas may not get the same information on time. This gap affects how involved they can be in their child's learning, especially when schools depend heavily on digital tools. So, this challenge shows has one important point: innovation in communication must be infused. It's not enough to introduce advanced apps if parents cannot access them. Schools need low data platforms, offline options, and flexible communication methods so that every parent, regardless of everyday life, can stay informed and involved. In conclusion, the technological gap is not just about devices or internet, it's about ensuring fairness, accessibility, and meaningful partnerships between teachers and parents. By understanding this challenge, we can work towards communication strategies that truly supports all families. Thank you. Through my research, I realized that communication plays a critical role in education, especially between educators and parents. I began to notice how something as simple as Wi Fi can make a hug differences in a child's learning. Many families, even in urban areas, still struggle with poor connections or limited data, making it hard to stay updated on school communications. While schools are embracing new technologies, not all parents have the same access. And that's where good communication comes in. It's not just about using the latest apps, it's about understanding each family's unique situation and meeting them at their level. As an educator, I want every parent to feel included and supported because it's through strong communication that students truly success.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheila and today I will be present a challenge to the language and cultural barriers. To begin, Malaysia has a very multilingual parent community and this naturally increases the risk of misunderstanding between the teachers and the parents. And then many parents also struggle with English or even the certain Bahasa Melayu terms that are commonly used in school. For example, words like the assessment, learning outcomes, or the reporting standards. And then the families in rural and indigenous communities face even greater communication challenges due to limited exposure to the school terminology and also the language differences. Besides that, cultural norms also affect the communication because some parents prefer to remain quiet and avoid asking any questions or feel shy to speak directly to the teachers, even they know they have problems and they need the help. Okay, this can cause the teacher to misinterpret their silence as the lack of interest. Okay, and then the currently school have tried some ways or several approach like translated notices, which is we have bilingual teachers and then provide WhatsApp groups and also the cultural programs. However, we know these practices still have the limitations because translated notice may still be unclear for the low literacy parents, and the bilingual teacher are not enough to cover all the languages. And then for the WhatsApp messengers can be easily misinterpreted, and also the cultural programs are often inconsistent. Okay, to improve the communication, okay, better solutions are needed. Okay, school can use multilingual audio or the video messages, which are easier for parents to understand. Okay, and this can integrating like the auto translation features into school apps that can also help the bridge language gap. Okay, and then another useful strategy is creating a parent community license because who can they can support language interpretations. Okay, and then lastly, we as a teacher themselves can benefit from the cultural sensitivity training to better understand diverse communication styles. Okay, in short, We know that the strong communication requires respecting both language diversity and cultural norms. Okay, when this happens, parent involvement increases and student success improves. Thank you. Okay, next we move to the individual reflection. Okay, as the teacher, when we thinking about the language and the cultural barriers, has made me realize that how important it is to communicate with families in ways that help them feel understood and respected. Okay, every parent wants the best for their child, but differences in language or culture can create the distance and misunderstanding. Okay, and this show me that effective communication goes beyond just sharing information, and also it is about making parents feel safe, welcome, and included. Okay, I have learned that I need to be patient, culturally aware, and open to using various communication methods. Okay, this experience strengthened my commitment to creating an inclusive school environment where every family can participate with confidence. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti Rebeti Beti Mama Arif. For the challenge 3, I will be talking about an issue that affects both teacher and parent, which is a time contrast and workload. Let's begin with the teacher. In today's schooling environment, teachers are expected to handle many different tasks at the once. Besides the teaching, they need to manage administration work, prepare a report, update online system, and take part in co-curriculum activities. All these responsibilities that up a lot of time, and this is difficult for teachers to communicate with parents as frequently as they would like to. Now, from the parent side, time is also a major challenge. Many parents work long hours. Some have a shift-based job and must have a family commitment at home. Because of this, there many not always be available to adjust a meeting or respond quickly to messages from the teacher. This time limitation led to several issues. Communication can be delayed, arranged meeting time become challenges, and parents may become less available in the child learning. In some cases, this can even result in miscommunication simply because both sides are too busy. In 20th century learning, this is a concern because modern education relies on continuous and flexible communication between the teacher and parent. When communication is more student, which reaches better support both at the school and at the home. So to address these challenges, we need more innovative and flexible communication to tool that can help teacher and parents stay connected despite their busy schedule. Thank you. For this reflection, I learned about how important it is strengthen teacher-parent communication in 21st century education. Through the research on the challenges of time contrast and workload, I researched that both teachers and parents are equally busy. Because of this. Neither side has enough time to communicate consistently. As a result, students may not receive that full support that they actually need from home and school. This task also helped me understand that a traditional way of communication may not be enough. A more new and more feasible method are needed to tools such as visual meeting, AI platform, and digital portfolios can make communication faster, more convenient, and more efficient for everyone. For the overall, this assignment really depended my understanding of how communication affects student learning and why improvement is essential for today's education system.
Hi, today I'm going to explain the innovative communication strategies. First, AI-based parent apps. These apps use artificial intelligence and streamline communication between teachers and parents. They send instant update on student progress, attendance, and behavior. Parents receive automatic reminder about exams, homeworks, or school events. This reduces miscommunication and ensure parents stay informed at all the times. Second, visual parent-teacher conference. Instead of meeting physically, teachers and parents can connect through video calls. This provides flexibility, especially for working parents. It increases parent involvement, save time, and allow discussion to happen even in family life far or F-tight schedules. Third, interactive digital portfolios. Students upload their work, assignment, and projects into a digital platform. Parents can view their children's progress anytime and anywhere. This helps parents monitor improvement, identify weakness, and celebrate achievement in real time. Fourth, gamified feedback platform. These platforms use points, badge levels, and rewards to motivate students. Teacher can give quick feedback, while parents can track performance through a gamified system. It makes learning fun and encourage students to be more engaged. Last, social media learning communicator. Using platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, or Facebook, teachers create learning group for announcement discussion and resource sharing. This allows parent and student to receive quick updates, ask questions instantly, and feel more connected to the learning process. Thank you. That's all from me. Throughout this group project, I gained a deeper understanding of how important effective teacher and parent communication is in 21st century education. Today's learning environment requires faster, clearer, and more flexible ways for teachers and parents to stay connected. I learned that communication is no longer limited to face meetings or written notes. Instead, technology now provides many creative solutions such as AI-based communication apps, visual conference, and interactive digital platforms. These tools don't just make communication easier, they help parents become more involved in their child's learning progress. I also realized that every parent has different needs, schedules, and level of understanding. Because of this, children must use multiple communication methods to ensure information reach all families effectively. Through our discussion, I understood the importance of making communication more personalized, accessible, and meaningful. Good communication builds trust, support student well-being, and strengthens the partnership between schools and home. Overall, this project helped me appreciate how innovative communication strategies can improve learn outcome. As a future educator, I am now more confident and prepared to apply this modern approach in my teaching practice. Thank you.